Today, guys, we get to do something most people love to do. We get to beat on shit. Well, let me show you what we're gonna do today. Just like this here. Boom! All day long, beating on it. But now I gotta show you why we're beating on it. So we have a container that came in damaged. Somebody ran a fork all the way down it. So instead of just cutting all this out, what I'm gonna do is take a hammer, beat this stuff back out, and then just spot weld it up. This one here, pretty good gap. So follow along and I'll show you how we repair a container, get it back in working order. Oh! More than one way, sling a hammer, boys. Right here. So we got majority of them pretty good here. I just gotta cut these hooks out now to be able to beat them the rest of the way out. So these hooks are stopping me from beating this out like it needs to be. Right here. So I'm gonna cut these off. Really don't have to have them, especially for the end customer that is, you know, just storing stuff. They don't need to tie anything down. So we'll do that. Stay tuned. Get the grinder out now. Do a little cut. To be honest, I'm not even sure if my extension cords are gonna reach. All I got is a baby one. Oh yeah, that ought to work. So I got my cutoff wheel. 6-inch cutoff wheel and a tiger paw. Don't do this at home, kids. Put a 6-inch grinding wheel on a 4.5-inch grinder. 4.5-inch grinder calls for a 4.5-inch cutoff wheel, but this is what we're doing. You gotta suck down tight. That's what's most important. And always, when you're running a grinder, safety glasses if you like your eyes. Let's see here, we got a little mess going on. Gotta do a little untangling. Make it a safe workplace with no tangled up extension cords. Right here. Now we're good to do some cutting. Well, we don't have any power to this breaker. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so once we got all this beat back together, now I gotta clean this up so it makes it easier to weld. Dokey. One thing we almost forgot to do is grind down a clean spot for our ground so that way it'll arc out. Now I would recommend not letting your ground get to this point, but this is Josh's welder, so you can see how he treats the ground clamps, man. But it'll get us through one more welding job. That's all we need. Okay. I don't like to wear safety glasses when I'm welding. See what we can do. I can't see shit out of this hood. Yeah, I just turned it up too hot. Well, we got it all welded up. You can see how it looks. Some decently rough welds. They're not the prettiest, but they're not the worst. So now, what we're gonna do is take some spray paint, cover up those welds so they don't rust out too much worse or get much worse. Just a little bit of black's not the best color to use. Usually you get like a blue or something to make it match, at least close.